Hello everybody, Jake, your resident content cowboy here, yeehaw, and this is a Mismagius deck with none other than Magnezone. That is why we are calling it Mismagnezonius. Thank you very much. This deck is pretty dang solid because of how easy it is to power up both of these cards, right? Magnezone, you're powering up for free with Magneton, and then Mismagius, you're only powering up for 2 Psychic Energy. Taking a look at the deck here, we have 2 of the new Magnemites. A lot of people ask why the new Magnemite, and I might as well show you here right now. It uses colorless energy. So because this uses colorless energy, because Magneton charges itself up, you don't need to worry about powering Magnezone with lightning energy at all. The deck only runs Psychic. And if you need to attack with Magnemite, you can for a colorless energy. We, of course, have the Mismagius from the promo event. Confuse Ray confuses our opponent's Pokemon for 1 energy. And then Mismagius EX. Oh, let's look at the pretty one. Mismagius EX. For 2 Psychic Energy, your opponent will be confused. If you don't know what confusion does, your opponent will flip a coin if they try to attack, and 50-50 essentially, they will either attack or not attack. Heads, they will attack. Tails, they will not. Confusion stays on them until they either evolve or head back to the bench, kind of like poison. It doesn't just cleanse off at some point or anything like that. They don't flip to get rid of it. They just simply continue to flip if they are attacking. This deck sets up some pretty decent wins. The rest of it has a cape, a couple of communications, couple of Pokeballs, research, a Giovanni for a few of those breakpoints, right? We do 100 and, we do 70 damage with Mismagius, so sometimes you need that little extra 10 bump to get something that has 150 HP. But there you go, a really solid deck for Mismagius. I also want to try to play this with Togekiss a bit, which I think would be good, but look, you can put Magnezone in anything. It's the peanut butter of cards. Would power creep, do you think, become an issue in the future? It's possible, but they also can kind of retire cards, you know, pull them out of rotation, so it's not necessarily that it's going to be a huge issue, right? We get Mismagius. I could Pokemon Comms here, but I'm chill with waiting a sec. What's my new favorite 1-star card? Oh man, I need to look. That Spiritomb is so good. It might be Spiritomb. I just played D-Knight with just Manaphy. Usually worked out. Yeah, it doesn't though. It doesn't work out. That's the problem. Might seem like it, but it actually doesn't. I think we often remember, like, we're either prone to remembering like all the things that worked out or all the things that didn't. But I think more often, if we're being honest about that deck, it didn't work out. Every Dragonite deck, it didn't work out as much as we wanted it to. All right. I could Volt Charge. I could put an energy on it right now. And I could blast twice next turn. Or the following couple turns. I think we can Calms the Mismagius at least. Hopefully we don't pull another Magnezone. Alright. Pull another Magnemite. Okay. Hoagland says, I can't play EX plus regular Pokemon like this. What do you mean? I don't know what that means. What exactly can't you play? Professors. Are there people still using Mewtwo decks right now? I think so. You could smell them. They stink. Okay. We zone. I'm gonna Magneton. I guess we could just play 1 energy on this. I also can power this. We have time. I definitely take this down. They're going to have to put in Wheezing here. And we're going to be in range to get KO'd by Darkrai, but, you know, we have to be. We have to start taking some points, you know. He says, don't lead an EX into a non-EX. Are you saying that Jeff is saying don't let your EX Pokemon go down and then have non-EX Pokemon on the bench? Is he saying you want your non-EX to get KO'd, then your EX? Is that what he's talking about? So you have like the best allocation of like points? Is this sort of what we're saying? Yes, more or less. Okay, yeah, that is true. You would ideally do that. If you could make it work, that would be great. We have Mismagius. We have Giant Cape. Does that help us? We Volt Charge. Giant Cape gets us up to 70. It doesn't matter with Dark Prism. I think we hold the Cape. Probably for Mismagius here. Put one more energy on Magnezone. Have it shoot. We did our Volt Charge already. I'm gonna keep Misdrevious for a possible comms. And yeah. Yes, King. Wheezing goes down. So you're saying like do what our opponent says to do, or what our opponent just did, where they just lost 2 non-EXs and now they have the EX, right? It's optimal to lose 2 1 points before losing a 2 point. Yeah, I don't know. This isn't a knock on Jeff. I can't think of a more obvious thing possible than like don't lose points wrong. But yes, that is correct. Don't do that. I think I agree with Jeff. Don't do that. Jeff said, don't do that. And you know what? I'm with him. If you do that, that's not good. Yep. Don't do that. It's going to get Darkrai down here. So we're doing the same thing. We've lost a point, right? It's possible our opponents could switch here. They have to pay to retreat or leaf. Both possible options, though. If they don't KO Magneton, though, they do have to worry about Magnezone coming in. I only have 4 cards left in my deck, so it's not impossible for me to grab it. Yeah, they go for it here. I think that is the call. We've got 4 cards left. I have Cyrus to pull this. Comms doesn't help us anymore. There's no point in having a bench, right? We have a Magical Delusion that will beat a Darkrai deck. Brings them down to 30. They're going to have to retreat. If they don't retreat, we definitely win. If they do retreat, we can grab them with Cyrus. I don't think they have any way around it, right? More specifically, he says in general, it's bad to lead an EX and retreat into an EX, so decks should usually have either 3 1-pointers or 2 2s. Yes, to play around Cyrus, that is correct. Yeah, because if you lose 2 EXs, then that's 4 points, or 3 1-pointers, yeah. Or you lose a 1-pointer, and then you fight with your EX. All that's correct. Basically what Jeff is saying is don't lose your points wrong, or you're in a lot of trouble. And obviously we're running Cyrus here, so it's GG. But Jeff is correct. You don't want to. Don't lose the game by losing points wrong. Oh yeah, Mars was a way out. You're right. Mars wasn't out for them. That's true. You could Mars someone Cyrus. I wonder if people will start playing Mars for that reason. It does counter Cyrus pretty well, you know? Losing points wrong can lose you the game. 100%. Very true. If I would have lost Mismagius, I only have a chance to lose 1 other Pokemon. Fortunately, I didn't lose Mismagius. I was able to lose my 2 1-pointers there, right? Hey, this is the midway point of the video, where I want to know from you, what deck do you think Magnezone works best in? Don't say Darkrai. Everyone says Darkrai. Don't say Darkrai. Let me know in the comments. Is Cyrus a must-play in every deck? No, there are some decks you don't need it in. But it's a very good card. Outside of tournaments, I rarely see Darkrai decks. Oh, wow, I see a ton of Darkrai. I feel like it's probably the most common deck I see is Darkrai. If you're watching the stream, leave a like. Oh my gosh, Jimmy Dean, you're so right, buddy. I love your sausage. And I love your sausage and I love your insight, my man. Thank you. Are you serious? Yes, I'm serious. I'm serious. All right. We've got a couple of mages and a couple of mites. This is a tough one. I kind of want to calm... I can at least calm one of the mages and see what happens, right? We don't need two of these. And boy, it would be chill to get something set up with Mismagius. And we do. Okay. So, I play this. That Magnemite, unfortunately, is going down. There's really nothing we can do. It's Yelling Timber. And I could cape it. If I cape it, it lasts for one turn. But if I don't cape it right now... we're pulling in Mismagius, right? And I think that's probably the call. I think I just let it go. Oof, I feel like Elsa. But you know what? It worked out for her in the end. A lot of that was to do with Anna. I'm not disagreeing. Okay. Let's see what Professors gives us. Magnezone, X speed. Okay, well, dang. I like this. I like this a lot. I don't know if Cape matters here, but I'm just going to do it. What, the tempo? I know, right? Holy. Nothing without Anna. I mean, Anna really... Anna is the main character, but Elsa is the cool character, right? But Anna is the... Anna... They're both important characters, but Anna is the main character in Frozen. Elsa's kind of like part of the plot. This is a Garchomp deck. Uh-oh. We're in a good spot. Does Confusion work like regular Pokemon? The way it works in Pocket is they would flip a coin. Luckily for them, they're fully set up. So I hit them for 70, but they are able to heal into Garchomp. They remove the Confusion, and it's up to Magnezone to finish the game, which it will do. Also, a Sabrina would end the game, but we don't have it. But Garchomp will cure their Confusion right here. Have I played a Licky Licky deck? I have. Pretty fun. I did Licky Licky Dialga. Yeah. I think you need a bigger water bottle. It is pretty small, right? Garchomp here. You can start Reckless Shearing to grab something they need. Unfortunately, if they don't retreat, it's game over. But they don't know that. Is my mustache real? No. My hair is real. This is the part I think most people would probably fake, right? You'd get a toupee for this. I'm getting a haircut today, by the way. Thank goodness. This is the thing I think most people would fake, but I fake the mustache. I also fake the funk. But, you know. Ooh, that's pretty huge for them, though. So now I can't evolve Magnezone. Uh-oh. We lose. I don't think there's any way around it now. Because they just hit Aerodactyl there, I'm going to have to retreat into Mismagius and pray. Put Magnemite? We lost 2 points. How could I put Magnemite? Oh, and then retreat it? Oh, I see what you're saying. You're right. That would have made more sense. Put Magnemite in retreat. That's smart. Well, you know what? This is more exciting. Why not put in Magnemite and then retreat it? Guys, how far back in time can I go? If they miss, it's GG. Oh. 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 Okay. Oh. Oh, wait. Hold on. Hold on. Don't do that, Jake. Don't do what you're about to do. You're about to screw up twice. Well, now that was good content. I don't know what to tell you. That's a roller coaster of bad decisions. Almost did it twice. Dude, I almost tried to break the primeval law twice. Holy. The confusion deck also confuses the user, exactly. And you guys think it's so easy, but my brain's scrambled here. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. Uh-huh. Now that it's over, let's talk more about this mullet. I'm getting a haircut today. It's long, dude. It's the longest my hair has been in forever. I was supposed to get a haircut, and then my city started burning down, so that didn't happen. But now I'm getting a haircut. Finally. Finally. Blaine deck looks like it. Yep. Shave it into a proper mullet? I mean, I could. I could briefly. Okay. Pokeball. Mischievous. There isn't a huge need to start doing some damage right away. I can't get them next turn. Feels like I probably just power Mismagius in case, right? They could swap into Rapidash and KO Magnemite with a Blaine, so I guess I'll cape it to keep it safe. Probably the call. You look a lot more like an American cowboy. America, raw, eagle noises. Yeah, it's true. They're gonna stop me. How do you feel about the deck? Oh, it's really fun, Rich. Yeah, I think it's pretty solid. I just take this KO. I think that's the call. I don't see a good reason not to. So, we can X speed here. I also can use Magneton for the energy, but I'll just charge the energy. We're going to X speed, bring in Mismagius. Magneton, this sweet boy. Volt charge here. Put the energy on. Professors. Geo and Cyrus. Cool. Magical Delusion takes down the caped Vulpix. And they're confused. Confused as to how they got KO'd so fast. We'll be right back, everybody. And even if they Blaine me here, they'd have to Blaine me twice. So that won't be too bad. And we have Magnezone ready. We're pretty set, but they can double Blaine me and get some really good damage. I could retreat into Magnezone right now, yeah? And end the game. This Volt Charge takes me to 2. This brings me to 3. This brings me to Magnezone. This brings me to the game. GG. It'd be fun to confuse them. But Magnezone's gross, man. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I love you. I'll see y'all next time. We did it.